Hi everyone. We are going to work on a technique for factoring that's called grouping. All right. Generally, when we are factoring by grouping, we're dealing with 4 terms. Now you could deal with another higher number of odd or even number of terms, but we're going to be practicing with 4. And here are the steps. It's easier to do it than to explain it, but we're still going to try to explain it here. Let's first of all have you factor out the greatest common factor of the first 2 terms. The second thing is factor out the greatest common factor of the second 2 terms. All right? Now, you have the GCF on the outside, and you have what's left on the inside, okay, for both of them. What I need you to do is see if what is in the parentheses, this part right here, see if what's in the parentheses is the same. When you did the GCF, first 2 terms, GCF times for the second 2 terms, if what is in the parentheses for both of those is the same, then we're in business, and we'll go with step 4, and you will kind of write what was in the parentheses there, that common part, that common expression there, and then you'll write the first GCF plus the second GCF. And that'll be factored. It'll be an expression times an expression. So let's see if we can go through that with 2 examples here. So example 1, we want to factor x cubed plus 7x squared minus 2x minus 14. So I'm going to just factor the first 2, the GCF out of the first 2, the greatest common factor. I've got x cubed here, I've got 1 for the coefficient, I got 7, and I have x squared here. It looks to me like x squared is the biggest term that will go into both these, is the greatest common factor. And if I got x cubed, x squared, I need another x to have x cubed. I need the 7 here. So here's the greatest common factor, and then you have x plus 7 here. Now with these two, I have a negative 2 here. I've got negative 14 here. Negative 2 goes into both negative 2 and negative 14. And negative 2 times x makes negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 7 makes positive 14. So negative 2 times positive 7 would give us this negative 14. So I asked you to look to see if what's in the parentheses is the same, and it is. So our final answer, we'll take that common part, that x plus 7, and we will multiply it by the first GCF, which was x squared, plus the second GCF, and this is a minus 2. So instead of plus, it's just, since that's negative, we go minus 2. So this times this should equal this. And this is the factored form right here. Okay, let's do one more example. Example 2 here. We are going to factor six x cubed minus 4x squared plus 15x minus 10. All right, GCF for 6 and 4. I think we've got to go 2 there. We have x times x times x here. We got x times x here. So we can get, just pick the smallest variable, or smallest exponent with your variables. So I'm going to go x squared there. So 2x squared is my greatest common factor. And I'll go 3, and I need another x. 3x times 2x squared will give me the 6x cubed. Here I need a minus 2 for my negative 4. I've already got the x squared out here, so I don't need anything else there. On this one, when this is plus, I'll put plus here. Notice up here this was minus, and I put minus there, so just remember that. But 15 and 10, 5 goes into both those two, so that's the GCF there. This has an x, this doesn't have an x, so we can't do anything with that. 5 times 3 is 15, and I need that x, so I'll put it inside there. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. So we've got it. And notice that the two expressions inside the parentheses are the same. So we're going to put that on the outside, put the 3x minus 2. And then the first GCF we found was 2x squared, plus the second GCF we found was the plus 5. Okay, you guys take care.